Hey, what's up, everybody? Pat here. Grateful recovering alcoholic and addict, just like everyday folks. Guys, please subscribe. Like the video, give the video a like, leave me a comment, and share with anyone who might get something out of it. Other than that, how is everybody today? Just another absolutely beautiful day, guys. Being Friday, let's see. Oh, all right. So I went to my dentist this morning, and my next visit, I will have my new smile. Right? They fitted me for my implant plates, and I think it's 3 to 4 weeks when I go back on my next visit, May 22nd. I leave there with my new smile. Progress, guys. Progress is my new reality, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Living sober. It is the most amazing gift, and every day is a gift, right? Literally, as a matter of fact, I was at my AA, my Friday gratitude group today, guys. And the reading of the day, we were talking about living in the moment, and I love that group. That full house today. So many people had so many amazing things to say, and it's funny. We all have different backgrounds and walks of life, and we're all. One thing was no matter, and a lot of people are struggling. A lot of people have, a lot of people dealing with different issues. But every single person there was grateful for the fact that they're sober, and everything is getting better because they're sober. So guys, if you're out there and you're struggling, man, give it a shot and give it an honest shot. Myself, as a matter of fact, it's one of my favorite people, Marlene. I think she watches some of the videos sometimes. I love Marlene. If you're watching, Marlene, love you. Appreciate you sharing the meeting. Anyway, we were talking about before the meeting. I was telling her about the roulette hit for 22 grand, and she's like, "Oh my God! I mean, you got a horseshoe up your ass." And I'm like, you know what? I feel like that some days, And guys, like, you gotta understand, that was not my prior life. I was literally the guy that nothing good happened to, and every bad thing that could possibly happen, like literally, I was walking Murphy's Law. And nothing could be further from the truth today. Now, if something positive can happen, it happens to me, and it happens to me on a daily basis. Guys, I want to announce officially, I got word about 4 o'clock this afternoon. My recovery advisor called me to let me know that my Harvard scholarship is 100% officially approved and in the books. I will find out next Wednesday what my start date is, but it's official. I am actually now a registered student of Harvard University. And again, not a full-blown college student, but I'm taking a certificate program over there. And that, to me, in itself, is nothing short of a miracle. And it's beautiful, guys. Like, if I want to expand my social media, if I want to start like a public speaking, sharing my story, coaching business down the line. Now on my resume, I'm going to have a certificate from Harvard University, and that is absolutely amazing. It's not costing me a dime out of my pocket, and it's because of the energy that I bring and the attitude that I bring, and I go out of my way to help other people and to inspire people. And again, I'm not saying these things to be bragging. I'm saying these things to tell you guys that you gotta just try. You gotta give it your all. Literally, wake up every day and say, you know what? I'm gonna be the best version of myself today. Every person I run into today is gonna have a better day for having bumped into me. Unless, of course, they're jealous of you, and then you're just gonna piss them off, and that's even better too, right? That's fun too. I love my haters today because they gotta sit there and just shake their heads, going, "What the fuck is this kid doing?" And it's no big secret. I literally put everything I'm doing there online and watch my videos to see everything I'm doing. What I'm doing is I'm showing up. I'm doing the work. I'm taking other people's side of things into perspective. I'm walking hand in hand with the divine, and my life is a trust fall with God. I have come to understand that I had to take accountability for everything that had happened in my life up to this point, and I did. And I, and instead of sitting there and wallowing in that, I said, okay, well, what do I got to do? I got to change. I got to stop making all these bad decisions. I got to stop going for the instant gratification. I got to stop putting the work in and understanding that a solid foundation takes time to build. I got to be consistent. I got to be the same person every day in every situation. And that's basically what I've done, guys. And I've just followed the clues and the breadcrumbs that the universe is throwing in front of me. And I'm taking every opportunity, whether I think it's something good for me or it might be something good for somebody else. So I show up and I do it anyway, hoping I might, if it's not directly going to help me, hopefully it'll help somebody else. And because I'm doing these things, my life is being supernaturally blessed. I feel like a walking miracle magnet. I say it all the time. And it's absolutely true. I won't throw figures out there, but like I just came back from the bank on my way home today to go deposit a couple of checks for a couple of jobs I did, and guys, like for a guy that was $12,000 in debt 3 months ago, I can't, I'm now all my debts are paid. I still have another 3 months of all my bills being paid, my rent, and I mean, I pay my phone bill every month. And literally, I'm paying a $200 $200 phone bill and a $200 dentist bill that gets subtracted. Other than that, everything's already paid for the next 3 months. And I I just looked at the account balances when I deposited those checks, and I've already put more money in the bank sitting there than I've had in 10 years. Like, it's amazing to me, right, what is going on today. And this is just the beginning, guys. This was actually a fairly slow week. I didn't have all that much work today, this week, and yet I still made more than double my former 80-hour paycheck because I'm investing in myself and I'm doing things right, and I'm charging my worth, and still giving people good deals, and the work is just piling up. I've got plenty of work for next week. I got just all sorts of beautiful things happening, guys. I just talked to my friend that's in the hospital. They're talking Monday or Tuesday, and they might get released from the hospital, and they're doing fantastic. Like, I helped that person get their shit back together. Living intentionally, living with God, and doing some personal development, believing in yourself, and then doing the work to get yourself there. As a matter of fact, I was just texting with Dom the Hypnotist on Instagram. I have a 3-day seminar coming up the 16th, 17th, and 18th, which is like taking it, your success to the next level. And I'm completely bought in. When I did that, your relationship with money, sleep hypnosis, I was talking about it back then. I think at that point I had $500 in the bank a month ago, and I've put a lot of money in there since then. There's a lot closer to fucking 8,000 than there is 500 right now. And again, I don't like throwing out there, but I'm saying clearly I'm healing. Like, these things work, is what I'm trying to tell you guys. I'm so looking forward to this next 3 day thing to see where that's going to propel me to the next level. Guys, you got to believe in yourself. You got to do the work. You got to be, first of all, you got to be sober, right? You got to be sober, and you got to be willing to be of service. You got to care about yourself. You got to put yourself first, but you got to look out for other people as well. Just be that best version of you that's ever walked the face of the earth, and look outside of yourself to find ways to help other people, uplift other people. You don't have to give. Like, I'm trying to buy a property. I'm not trying to, throw money around, right? Because I'm trying to save money, and I still got other things I got to pay. That roulette win that I hit, again, I made a smart move. I decided to leave it in the crypto app because the crypto was down low, and I had, $22,100 worth. And it's already up over $25,000 right now because the crypto is slowly coming back up to where it was. I happened to hit it when it was down really low. If it comes back to its basic norm, I'm going to double my money in there, and it's already creeping its way back up there. And, and beautiful. And I'm not in no hurry to pull my old brush and pull it out of there. Because, yeah, it's 22 grand of free money, but it'd be a lot nicer if it's 50,000 in free money, and it's very realistic that it'll get there. And now we're talking down payment on a property type of money. This is the things. I'm getting these opportunities, and I'm not being silly about it. I'm trying to look long term and think long term and think how things can play out the best. And at the same time, things just get better and better because I'm doing the work and I'm challenging myself and I'm opening doors, and I'm not getting to a spot and saying, okay, great, this has happened, now let's level this off. I'm like, no, this is the beginning of something absolutely beautiful. And without overwhelming myself and not letting anything take me off my game and throw me out of balance, I'm going to continue to see how I can expand and how I can grow. And if I continue to pick up more work, I'll pick up a couple employees, and I'll bless other people and put them to work as well, and see if we can all make money and share the love and share the wealth. Guys, every one of you is capable of this, and I want to see other people do this. I'd love to collaborate with people, and I love to see other people come up, especially coming from where I came from, coming from the depths of hell, and then get on top and then see what kind of beautiful things they're capable of and what kind of who they might inspire. It is the most amazing thing, guys. Yeah, I know that was a whole tangent. I didn't even mean to go down, but guys, this is why I'm doing these videos. As a matter of fact, I don't know if I told you guys yesterday, but I found out last night, it was the last night or the night before, I think it was the night before, that I just got monetized on TikTok, and I've got some free samples of some products being shipped to me so that I can try them, and if I feel that they're good products, then I'll endorse them, and I'll have a link to my channel, and some of the t-shirts, I'll promote them by wearing them and wearing them on video, and it's just the next step into another beautiful chapter of my life where I can possibly expand into business. Like, everything you do in a positive light can open doors for you in ways that you may not see. I mean, when I started this thing, the last thing I thought was I'd be doing TikTok. I never even used TikTok before. and it's growing really well over there. And I ended up hitting the opportunity to get monetized there. I'm ways away from hitting it on this channel, but they have, it's a smaller saturation time over there, so it grows a lot faster. And it's a beautiful thing, and I'm just taking the opportunities. I want to say no, it's not my thing because this is my channel, this is my passion. But if it's an opportunity that's going to help me grow this and get notoriety and get a following, and it'll help me grow this, then why wouldn't I take that as well? Guys, you gotta pay attention in your life and see where opportunities are presenting themselves to you, and they may not look like the ones that you think. But not, because I thought, what I didn't really know what to think. But I'm not limiting myself by saying no. This is what I want. I don't know what I would necessarily want. I know I want good things for me and those that I love and everybody I know. And then whatever opportunities come down the pike, I'm going to take them and then see where they go. And again, if it gets to a point where somebody's asking me to promote something that I don't believe in, I won't do that because I'm not after the quick buck. I have a business that's running and thriving right now that I'm making plenty of money. And this is an avenue, but if I could do this down the road, then I could look into retiring and not have to beat myself up physically for the next 30 years, to survive. If I can grow this in the next 5 to 8 years, and I'd be able to stop, either stop physically working at my other job, then that's beautiful. And I don't know what may happen, but all I know is I'm getting these amazingly beautiful opportunities left and right, and I'm incredibly grateful for it. And I give God so much of the credit because I came to Him at my lowest of my low, and a point where I was make or break because I knew I didn't have much, I didn't have that much left in me. And I'm so incredibly grateful. But then when He gave me the signs, I took the action that I was intuitively led to take, and I'm being blessed for doing so. And I'm even getting used to looking at my own face on camera. I used to, when I look back at my first couple of videos, like I was horrified. And again, I still have the insecurities that I'm dealing with, but I'm so much happier with who I am in my own skin today that I can get on here and do this. And I share the insecurities that I have, like my mouth, and in a couple more weeks I'm gonna have a whole new smile, and even that's gonna come with having to learn to retalk because I've had no teeth for 2 years now over my own, failure to follow through with it. And as I was fitting the implants in today, they're very bulky in my mouth because I'm not used to having them, and I literally couldn't talk. I'm gonna have to get used to talking, so you guys will hear me, lisping and whatever, we'll see, but we'll get through it, and I'm going to document it because it's all here to show you guys that you don't have to be ashamed of anything, and everything is learning progress, and everything is the betterment of yourself. And if you put your minds to it, you can get over it, and you can get through it, and I'm documenting all of this to show all of you exactly that. Guys, it's Friday. We're going to leave it at that. I'm incredibly thrilled. My head's still kind of spinning with the reality that I'm actually now a registered Harvard student. Things are going amazingly well. At this point in life, I used to get so freaked out, I would never let myself get to this level because I'd shut down for fear of what could happen. And now I'm just realizing this is just the beginning of something beautiful that I could have and should have done a long time ago. But that's okay because mentally maybe I wasn't ready. And clearly I wasn't because I was still using drugs and everything else. But today, I know that is behind me because I found my faith and I found my purpose in life and I found my aligned divine plan and purpose and passion, and I'm so incredibly grateful for that. And I couldn't be doing any of this without all of you here watching, and so thank you so much. I appreciate you more than I can possibly begin to tell you. Guys, always remember, God loves you. I love you. If nobody else has told you that today, well, now I have, because everybody should hear that every day. We are all worthy and deserving of love, and pass it along to somebody else. Guys, God loves you. I love you. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow.